Hey there, everyone. Welcome back. This is some horrible news and why you should always wear a helmet when you're skateboarding. So, an El Paso woman dies from a skating incident at a local skate park.
This is Lizbeth Avila. She was 22 years old when she died from a head injury at the Carolina skate park in the Lower Valley. Tonight, her
Jeez,
father and loved ones
only
shared their
22
message with the
years old.
community in light of her death.
Oh,
I
that's
love you,
horrible.
baby. I love you too, Dad. That was the last words.
A final message
Last
between
words, I love you
father
too,
and
Dad.
daughter.
An hour later, I got the dreadful call.
Edgar Avila, father of
That's just horrible. She's only 22 years old, and the last words with his daughter was, I love you. That's just horrible, and this could have been completely prevented if she wore a helmet.
Lizbeth Avila was on a work trip rushing home to say goodbye to his daughter.
I was able to get here in 4 hours just in time. I got here at 1:20 and she died at 1:45.
He
Wow.
says his daughter was an experienced skater for 7 years, but a fall at the skate park caused her to hit her head.
That's just absolutely horrible. So he was at a business work trip and he rushed home and he got there at 1:20 and she ended up passing away at 1:45 or 1:40. So he was there just in time. And from what they said is that she was an experienced skateboarder for 7 years and she ended up slipping and falling and hitting her head and she didn't wear a helmet and she ended up passing away. This is absolutely horrible. This is why you should wear a helmet.
The severity of the impact, you know, it's something that using a helmet would have at least saved her life.
Signs at city skate
100%.
parks state the facilities encourage helmets but are not mandatory and warn to enter at your own risk.
Yeah, that's true. All skate parks say that it's enter at your own risk, skate at your own risk, and they're not liable. And that's the thing is that they need to pass laws stating that children or people under a certain law or certain age, or even at the public parks, I guess, should wear a helmet. I don't know. I know some skaters state that we should have a choice, and I do believe that it should be your choice. If you don't want to wear a helmet and take the risk, it's all your choice. But I believe if you're under 18 and you're a kid, like, if you're just learning and you're like 6 years old, you should definitely be wearing a helmet. But she was 22 years old. She skated for several years. She's experienced it. She still slipped and hit her head. And that just goes to show you that this could happen to any skater that's experienced.
There needs to be a change. This is something so tragic. It
I
shouldn't have
agree.
happened, and that's what's killing me right now. They shouldn't have happened. I don't make laws, but whoever does, here in El Paso should think about it, because it might happen to their kids.
Like wearing a helmet is not the cool thing. It's not, it's not what's in, but at the end of the day, it could have saved a life.
Lisbeth's
It's true. That was her boyfriend, and that's horrible. I bet you he skates too and he was there. That's just, I couldn't even imagine.
boyfriend, paying his respects at a makeshift memorial at Carolina Park, says she was loved by many in the community.
There's a lot of things to really to say about Liz. I promised her that in the next life I'll meet her so I can be with her again, because there's no one else like her.
Elizabeth's father says he wants to work with local officials to change the rules at local parks to require helmets and prevent any more incidents from happening.
That's just absolutely horrible and sad. I couldn't even imagine. Like, I've had some really close calls, and I'm really lucky that I didn't hit my head. And that's the thing is, I wear a helmet now when I skateboard, and I tell all kids, anybody that comes into the shop, anybody that's just learning to skateboard, you need to wear a helmet. I know the older guys, it's a little bit harder to tell them to wear a helmet, but the thing is that we do need to change the stigma around helmet safety and safety because people are getting injured and people are dying, and this is just absolutely horrible and sad, and it's 100% preventable. And that's the thing, like I tried to bring up in another video previously, is that Olympic skateboarder that ended up doing that, like that nut video shot. What if he accidentally went the other way and hit his head, and what if he ended up dying, like, and that would have been at the Olympics? Like, things aren't going to change into skateboarding, and unless like all of us skaters like start, slowly working together to try to change the stigma around helmets. And yeah, it's just really sad, and this could have been prevented, and yeah, it's just my heart, my prayers go to the family and the friends and the community and everybody that's being impacted by this. Like I said, I couldn't even imagine. This just goes to show you and educate you all and inform you all why you should wear a helmet when you skateboard or do any sports. You wear a helmet when you're riding a bike. You put your seatbelt on when you get in a car. It's like almost the same thing. So why not be smart and wear the proper safety gear to prevent injuries and to prevent yourself from, winding up in the hospital or end up, you know, even worse. So, and also when this stuff happens, it's not also impacting you, it's impacting everybody around you, your friends and family. So you also got to take that in consideration. So if you care about your family, be smart and just wear a helmet because then, yeah, you're not only protecting yourself, it's helping them too. So just my thoughts and opinions on that. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this in the comments below. And this is just really sad. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe. God bless you all. Take care. Peace out.